is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 72 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
At the 26-yard line.
And it's a fumble. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down, Chargers.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll run on first down. Richards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
65.
They'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And 12 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Across midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Second and 13. Now, quick throw there is incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Trying to build on that opening drive touchdown, but the drive stalls out. And then you get the missed field goal here, so they wind up with nothing to show from drive number 2.
The Chargers offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their second possession. And he's putting together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions among wideouts. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Down to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. And he pulled it just a bit. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. The Charger drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. He finds his man, Pollard. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down. Chargers.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Come on. Hey, 18 Cardinal, 8.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Second down and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll set up a throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They'll drop to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now two problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up a great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Here we go, set! Red, 38.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Rams at home to take on their NFC West rivals, the 49ers. And it's the Rams quarterback, a 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Rams come away with an 8-point victory. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's the Jaguars quarterback. He'll find his man. That's touchdown pass number 10 on the year. This one's gone to halftime with the Jaguars have the lead in a game where both teams come in on a winning streak, so something's got to give. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And here's the Seahawks running back. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Seahawks with a big lead on the road at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, just one touchdown in the first half, 10-0 your score, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. Booker coughs it up. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Booker on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
70 Lions.
Up the middle they go. It's Richards. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Cowboy ready.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
And it's
In motion goes the tight end. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. KC's offense ready to take over. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here. This is caught inside the 15. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play there for KC. And even 40 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he pulled it just a bit. It's no good. And the lead will stay put at 17. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And he comes back with one complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Red, 38. Go. Red.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Let's go. Go fast.
See where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate. I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
I got nothing after that try.
Yeah, don't even try.
I mean, he tried it from the parking lot. And a loose football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
And it's third down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal, Chargers.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Ready?
Looking to throw. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on fourth and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So for Kansas City, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss.